A North Carolina businessman and Republican donor is set to become the next Postmaster General, leading the U.S. Postal Service. His selection comes as the Postal Service is facing mounting financial problems amid the coronavirus outbreak. Washington Bureau reporter Kevin Frey has details on the debate in Congress on whether to help the post office.
Louis DeJoy is set to take over at the U.S. Postal Service this June. A Greensboro businessman who worked in logistics, he is a longtime GOP donor and reported ally of President Donald Trump. Among other things, he recently helped with fundraising for the upcoming Republican National Convention. In a statement, he said, "Having worked closely with the Postal Service for many years, I have a great appreciation for this institution and the dedicated workers who faithfully execute its mission." DeJoy, who was selected by the Postal Service's Board of Governors, will take the helm of an institution currently in financial distress. Last month, the outgoing head of the Postal Service warned that without help, they could run out of cash by this fall, due to a drop in business sparked by the pandemic. On Capitol Hill, many Democrats want to see assistance for the Postal Service included in the next coronavirus aid package. North Carolina Congresswoman Alma Adams leading this letter saying, "We must take decisive steps to secure one of the country's oldest, most cherished, and most valuable institutions." But there is some skepticism about pumping billions of dollars into the system.
We're beyond the point in the United States where you can just funnel huge amounts of money into the open maw of government organizations and entities and never figure out how you're going to get accountability out of it. If we need accountability, Louis DeJoy will get accountability out of that organization.
According to a report from the Institute for Policy Studies, a progressive D.C.-based group, the Postal Service employs about 20,000 workers in North Carolina. With so many people relying on the mail for supply deliveries during the pandemic and vote by mail expected to be popular in the fall, Sarah Anderson with the Institute says now is no time to let the Postal Service fail.
There's no reason why saving the Postal Service should be a partisan issue. In fact, the areas that would be hardest hit tend to be heavily Republican, more rural areas.
In Washington, Kevin Frey, Spectrum News.